Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I am the Eat Coach RL Melpica, natural health and diet specialist. And today I want to talk about the 80-10-10 diet and the book in general. First and foremost, if you are coming to my channel for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button in your lower right hand corner. And for this book, I do have a link for it in the description, and I am an Amazon affiliate, so I do earn a small commission. But remember, like, if I'm promoting this book, is something that I truly believe in, and I'm gonna dive into it and kind of give you information on why I believe in it and why I advocate for it so much. When it came to me understanding natural health and diet, a lot of it was hearsay at first. I joined a couple groups. I got some recommendations from some people, and I started to build on some habits and philosophies from things that I was applying in my own life. But when it came to actually having the data to back it up, having the science to back it up, there weren't a lot of books out there. And this one, the 80-10-10 diet by Dr. Douglas N. Graham, truly changed not only my perspective on natural health and natural hygiene, but also kind of gave me the tools to do what I do today and talk about it and kind of share this light with each and every one of you. It's highly recommended. This book is highly recommended. It's not a hard read either. There's just so much data in here that's going to apply to your life on a day-to-day basis, mainly just because we've been led astray. We've been told things about health that are so untrue, and we could see them. I mean, the data is there. I mean, the main things that kill us as people are terrain-based diseases based on our dietary habits. And what's really great about this book is we've kind of been conditioned our entire lives to look at macros and micros too, but mostly macros, right? How much protein are we getting? How much fat are we getting? And how much carbs are we getting? And we've been all these different fads and different so-called nutritionists and doctors or whatnot kind of tell you different things, so it kind of confuses you. And one of the main things is that carbs are bad for you. And what this book does is explains to you how our body from a physiological standpoint actually works. See, we have trillions of cells in our body, and each one of them have to eat. And guess what they eat? They eat carbs. That's why when you eat something, no matter what it is, your body is ultimately going to convert it into carbs. So why would we not eat carbs? And if we are going to eat carbs, it's important that we eat natural, wholesome, simple carbs. And this book right here really breaks down the difference in carbs from the simple to the complex, from the monosaccharides, the disaccharides, all the way to the more complex versions as well. But what's really cool from a scientific standpoint is how he breaks down the different fats, the misconceptions of what society has told us are good fats versus bad fats, and also protein. It really breaks down proteins and what they actually do to the body, how much we actually need with true data. He talks about diabetes, and because that's a big thing too. Most diabetics believe and have been told by either doctors or just society in general that you're not supposed to eat fruit. But if you look at the glycemic index, which he has in here, he actually shows and proves that fruit is not something you should shy away from when it comes to diabetes. Fruit is what is ultimately a majority fruit and a majority raw diet is what is going to lead you back to health, because we have a self-healing system. We are a self-healing organism, and he breaks that down as well. So I mean, in each chapter he kind of goes deeper into it. He breaks down the calorie content, because a lot of people are worried about calories. He has some sample meals in here as well if you're on the transition from an unhealthy diet to a more raw-based diet. He has testimonials in here from a bunch of people that have gone through this and have healed issues, whether it be weight loss or other ailments or things that they've been diagnosed with. And he even has charts in here, like I said, with the different content of carbs, protein, and fat. And that's what the 80-10-10 diet is. 80% carbs, maximum of 10% fat, maximum of 10% protein. And one of the most shocking things that I read in this book was how most people who transition to vegan or vegetarian think they're eating healthy. And look, there are levels to this, right? You know, if you were mostly eating processed foods and meats, and then you go vegan or you go vegetarian, that's a step in the right direction. So by no means am I downplaying any of that. But he really shows how much fat vegetarians and vegans truly eat. And until you make that massive transition to a majority raw diet or a full raw diet, you know, you're not going to see the gains, and you're not going to see the true growth and just development from a health standpoint that you should until you take those steps. But like, highly recommend this book, the 80-10-10 diet. It's a 5 out of 5 for me. I read it multiple times. I've read it multiple times, and I continue to read it because there's so much data in here. Especially if you're transitioning and you're trying to talk to other people, you're trying to explain what you're doing. This is the book. This is the book. There's a couple others which I'm going to talk about, but this one right here really, really breaks it down to where I think the average individual will truly understand why I need to abide by this diet. If you've read it, I'd love to hear your comments below. Like I said, I do have an affiliate link in the description. So click on that link, purchase the book. I guarantee you will not be upset. You will be 100% satisfied. I feel very confident in that. And like I said, I only talk about things I truly advocate for, and I do advocate for this book. It's helped me tremendously. Dr. Douglas Graham has helped me tremendously as well. So like I said, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscription button. I talk natural health and diet. I am the EAT coach. EAT is my philosophy, which is energy efficiency, avoiding avoiding acid forming foods and toxicity. So if you need any help transitioning there, I do have a link to my webpage. But anyways, just wanted to share that with everybody. Thank you guys all for the love and support. Peace, love, and light.